Welcome to Your Own You. My name is Paul Singh, and firstly I want to say happy Halloween to everyone. Today is the only day that it's acceptable to not be your own you, so I'll let it slide for today. Anyways, let's get it going. Today we're going to talk about self-worth. It's all about you. Before we begin, I just want to state that I'm not a certified professional. I just want to shed some light on these topics to help those who are on the journey to being their own you with best practices that have worked for me. So let's begin. How much do you value yourself? We value our friends, our family, our coworkers, and even items. But what about you? What about the person you see in the mirror every single morning? Are you more important than others? Or are others more important than you? Now, don't get me wrong, others are important too. But there should be no one more important to you than you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of others. There's a quote by a writer named Katie Reed that goes, "Self-worth is giving the world the best of you instead of what's left of you." Honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, let's jump into self-worth. First, we're going to define it. Self-worth is defined as a sense of one's own value as a human being. The value of you as a human being is already there. Don't believe me? Call up your mom and ask. Every human being is valuable in their own way. It's the sense part we struggle with, seeing and believing in your own value. You've done a lot. I know you have. You've been through a lot, but you deserve happiness and success. But most likely, if you're watching this video, you're still doubting your own greatness. Let's take a look at why this could be. Here's 3 reasons why you could be doubting your own self-worth. Number 1, you haven't forgiven yourself. Think about all the mistakes you've made in your life, all the failures you've been through, all the breakups, the rejections, the bad business deals, poor investments, and so on. Anytime something bad happens, we take that negativity and we dig ourselves into a hole. And eventually over time, we dig ourselves deeper and deeper in the hole that we just end up feeling like failures. But the fact that you're alive and you woke up this morning means that you haven't given up and you're not a failure. So imagine after every failure, you genuinely forgave yourself. Imagine where you'd be right now. Next time something bad happens and you think you've failed, instead of digging yourself a hole, try to say the following. Instead of letting it get to me, I'm gonna learn from it and do better. I did not fail. I learned what not to do. Think about Thomas Edison and the light bulb. He didn't fail. He found 10,000 ways of what not to do. Imagine if he gave up after 20. Your mindset is everything, but not only in the strength to keep going, in the strength to forgive yourself and start fresh. Moving on to number 2, what you think others think of you. There's this famous quote by Charles Horton Cooley that goes, "I'm not what I think I am. I'm not what you think I am. I'm what I think you think I am." You might need to run that back a few times just to get it, but once you do, it'll blow your mind. Your environment and the people around you have a huge impact on your self-worth. So are you around people that boost you up or people that knock you down? If you're around people that knock you down, I highly recommend you consider making new friends that encourage you to be your own you. Now, here's the difference between the two. We can't control the verbal dialogue of others, but we can still control the dialogues in our head. If someone makes a remark towards you that you don't like, here's where you can tell yourself, I acknowledge and value what this person said, but it's up to me how I respond to it. Do I react or do I act? You can always act maturely. It's difficult to react maturely. There's a difference between taking an action to something or having a reaction to that something. And lastly, number 3, you may not be doing best practices that'll help you love yourself. These are some best practices that you can do every day to help increase your self-worth. Things like reading books, yoga, meditation, journaling, and even exercising and eating healthy. I challenge you to do at least 3 of these every day for 1 month. If you're doing them right, I promise you it'll make a big difference. You are in control of your self-worth, and you have to realize that you're priceless. The higher your self-worth, the more you can accomplish. So keep at it and don't give up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button as well, along with that notification bell so when we release new videos, you guys get notified. If you guys need someone to talk to about anything, please feel free to reach out via Instagram. I'm here to help to the best of my abilities. Have a wonderful week. Keep your head up. I believe in you guys. Stay positive. And most importantly, be your own you. Thank you so much for watching.